Costa.
I'm Young. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for coming to tonight's workshop on how to perform a duet scene for forensics competition.
My partner and I placed at the tip of canoe and Tyler to high school tournament last year.
And proceeded on to preliminary rounds at district,
regional,
state,
and we even watched the national
and international tournaments.
We'll be signing autographs after tonight's performance.
We also acknowledge that many of you are competitors in this room.
And we have enjoyed looping each of you into competition like red-headed stepchildren.
But since we graduated in May,
and since we're no longer eligible for tournaments,
we have come here tonight to teach each of you the secrets to being
outstanding intriguers. We'll be giving you the ins and outs of a winning duet acting scene. Follow our tips, and you're guaranteed at least a 6th in a competition round.
Oh, but first we have some questions and would like to respond to them.
Oh, goody. Question number 1 from Our Lady of the Lake of Perpetual Sorrow in Montana.
No,
How wise is it to choose a script with religious overtones? That's a very good question.
Oh, absolutely.
And my advice for that is don't pick religious scripts.
Right. No way.
You might offend the judge.
I mean, the judge could be a whole different religion completely, or something weird and altogether crazy.
Yeah, like that church across the street. Am I right?
I belong to that church across the street.
You do?
Yes.
We're gonna talk later. Anyway, you don't want to make any mention of God, Jesus, Buddha,
What's
Allah.
wrong with the church across the street?
Later, Allah, Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, Nash, and Danyasar.
They get the point.
Anyway, other things to avoid include any kind of political
And
references.
speaking of that, if I have to put up another day with Senator... Sorry.
Political references, and of course, curse words.
Oh, absolutely no curse words.
Not even something that sounds like a curse word. It could offend. So, in addition to the usual suspects, make sure your scene doesn't include the following list.
Lingerie, vomit, diarrhea, Cleveland, ew,
Oh, that's one very, very bad.
boing,
Yes, negative connotation there too.
stud muffin,
Yes, or that easily offends an audience.
applesauce.
That's a word that... applesauce?
I hate applesauce.
Anyway,
Finally, you must never include the word French.
and stay away to offend people.
Unless, of course, you're choosing to offend.
Right, if that's the case, the use of all these things is certainly acceptable.
And offensive.
At this point, we will have to demonstrate a dramatic scene for you.
This is the scene that won us the trophy at Tippet Canoe.
And we would like to dedicate this to our coach, Miss Carter, who taught us how to win it all.
Thanks, Missy. You're the best.
Okay, now, first thing you've got to introduce yourself.
But you want to do it in a way that intimidates the audience.
You know, first you stay really quiet when everybody else is performing.
And you don't laugh at their jokes.
Quick demonstration, I'm a performer.
And I'm me in the audience.
Okay, so here's a really funny punchline. Another punchline. Whoa. Notice the immediate effects such actions have. Try also rolling the eyes. Feigning sickness. Pretending the duet is too long by looking at your watch. Shaking your head in disgust. Or worst of all, mouthing the words along with the actor on the stage. All of these are excellent methods to distract your competition and thus give the advantage to you.
Once on the stage, intimidate the audience further by blaring into the audience prior to giving your name. Putting on a smug look as if you know exactly how to win this event. But then being so very humble and kind while you introduce yourselves. Thus, hi, I'm Jamie Smith.
Hi, my name is Pat Millicent Cabbage Vascular-Nicovitis II.
And we're doing The Duet Show.
By David J. Leemaster. In this duet. Are we in a room?
Nah, this is The Duet Show. Let's duet. At this point, scene by whirling and flinging yourself into character.
Notice the intense look on the face, the harrowing expression as she sets the scene.
Oh, the horrible, horrible world. Oh, the tragedies that have befallen me. Oh, woe, oh, woe, oh, woe.
Also effective as the use of a British character.
Oh, the horrible, horrible world. And the tragedies that have befallen me. Oh, woe, oh, woe, oh, woe.
Any good dramatic duet requires an emotional outburst.
I can't believe you said that to me. Do you know how angry that makes me? How bitter? How empty? We're finished, I tell you, finished! Finished!
But to get that first place mark from the judges, it's recommended that you cry.
I can't believe you said that to me. You know how angry that makes me? How bitter? How empty? We are finished, I tell you, finished! Finished!
Do not worry if you're unable to cry. Most actors can't cry.
Dude, I can't cry.
I can't cry either. But it's cool, you know, because in drama, the louder and the angrier you get, the more emotion the audience thinks you're feeling.
Thus, is this all you have to bring to me? After everything we've been through, all the working, the sweating, the tears, I've given you my everything, and you give me this?
For maximum impact, the duet part of message with the same intensity by the midway to the latter point in the scene.
For instance, is this all you have to bring to me? After everything we've been through, all the working, the sweating, the tears, I've given you my everything, and you give me this?
What are you doing, my baby?
Don't make another move.
My baby, please give me back my baby.
It is now important in the scene to establish life and death consequences. Thus, come one step closer and I'll drop this baby out the window.
Should the audience be offended by dropping the babies out of windows? If so, you may substitute a number of other situations.
Thus, I'll take this baby and you'll never see her again.
Or
I'll give this baby to someone who loves her.
Or
I'm taking the baby back to mother. The first response is hysteria, followed by this tried and true response. First fear, loathing, trepidation, hesitation, consternation, and constipation.
Good.
Followed by lots of weeping and wailing. And we've now reached our crisis point, which neither character once committed can return. The crisis point can be a word, a look, a glance, but most often it is a slap. Giving both characters a chance to show true emotions. Thus, I suppose I've been so hard on you all these years.
Dude, I really need it. You broke my arm.
Finish the scene!
Yes, and I beg your pardon, your respect.
All right, then put her there. Oh, I know we've had our problems in the past, but we can have a new life, a new future, and... Dude, are those real tears? Oh man, she is so good. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how to perform a duet acting scene. Join us next week when I'll be giving you the ins and outs of winning tournaments with your own dramatic interpretation. So for now, I'm Jamie Smith.
And my name is Pat Millicent Cabbage. That's gonna make a fine.
And just remember, we're